Show today. Just a couple of quick show announcements before we get started. Please, if you have a cell phone or anything that might go off and make noise, now would be the time to turn that off or silent. And also, please no flash photography during the show. We will do a photo call at the very end where you can take flash pictures. We'll do every group so you get to see your child, but it can be distracting to the kids on stage while they're acting. And with that, thank you all very much. And enjoy the show.
That was quite a long travel. Oh my, oh me. Hi, diddly dee. I'm tired, exhausted, and hungry too. But I made it. At least, I hope this is the right kingdom. Let me think.
You jumped out of Cinderella's pumpkin coach.
Walk west past the window of the Wicked Witch's Wiki Workshop, turn left at Geppetto's Discount Puppet Store, then you stop for a snack at the Ready Kids School Burger Stand. After lunch, you went through the looking glass,
Climb the beanstalk.
swam the moat, through the drawbridge, went over the river, through the woods past grandmother's house.
To where?
To Lover's Leap, where you parachuted into the middle of Peter Pan's Never Never Land disco.
Now, I don't care much for disco myself, but some people are really hooked on it. Get it? Web Captain? Never mind.
While traveling terribly and taking your time, you tiptoed to the top of the Tankware Tower, paraded carelessly past the Purple Palace, and finally fell flat on your face in front of the forest.
Where the trees jump
Up and down.
This must be the place. Well, I'm sure glad I took that shortcut. Oh, but maybe I better check the storybook just to make sure. Now, where did I put that storybook? Oh, here it is. Well, that's not it. Maybe it's over here. Well, that's not it either. Well, I found it! Oh, hooey. I hope Hansel and Gretel didn't borrow it again. That would be really grim. You know, like the Brothers Grimm. Oh, I know. I hope Rapunzel didn't take it, because that would really be a hairy situation. I cracked myself. Oh, Pinocchio wouldn't take it, would he? Nobody knows. Oh, here it is. I have it all the time. No wonder they call me Witless. Yes, indeed. Witless the woodsman. That's me.
Now, a woodsman is someone who lives deep in the forest and tends the trees.
A good woodsman weeds the trees, and trims them too. Snip, snip, snip. A woodsman waters the trees when the rain begins to fall. Then he turns them into lumber.
Strong.
And strength. Some of the trees become houses. But there is another, and great warm fires are cold and nights.
Some trees get turned into merry-go-rounds.
Well, after the boys and girls climb aboard.
Whee!
Or sailing ships long and brown on their way to faraway ports.
Way-ho!
The wizard turns to tall trees, tiny trees,
Skinny trees.
and round trees.
How about young trees too?
Young trees too. Old trees.
Oh, old trees, not cold trees.
Oh, happy trees. Sad.
And even sad trees.
Weeping willows.
And the woodsman loves them all.
So you see, though it may not sound like much of a life, it is a noble calling. It can't shine back anything that wasn't there in the first place. But sometimes a mirror can be a handy thing to help you notice something you might not have seen before, like a hair sticking up or mustard on your chin. And sometimes, if you look real hard at yourself on the other side of that mirror, you might notice someone completely different who has been hiding on the other side. Anyway, let's get on with our story. It takes place in a kingdom on the edge of a faraway forest. A faraway forest where feathered and furry friends frolic. Frequently, where feathered and furry friends frolic frequently. It's Phineas Finch. Hi there, Phineas.
And frogs. Don't forget frogs.
Oh, where feathered, furry, and froggy friends frolic frequently. It's Fernando the Frog. Hi, Fernando.
And fashionably.
Right. Where feathered, furry, and froggy friends frolic frequently and fashionably. Foxy, it's you. I might have known. Oh, and here come the rest of our forest friends. Hop, hill, the bunnies, hippity hop. Oh, and those beautiful skunks. Scented, of course. Oh, and last but not least.
Hey guys, what's the hurry? Wait for us.
The turtles always set the pace.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Now, once upon a time, in the middle of winter, when the flakes of snow were falling like feathers from the sky, a queen sat at her window sewing. And the frame of the window was made of a shiny black ebony. And while she was sewing and looking out of the window onto the snow, she pricked her finger, and 3 drops of blood fell upon the white snow. The red blood looked pretty upon the white snow, and the queen thought to herself,
Would that I had a child, with teeth that shine like the new fallen snow, lips as red as blood, and hair that shines like the ebony wood of the window frame.
not long after that, she had a daughter with shining teeth as white as the new fallen snow, with lips as red as blood, and hair that shines like the ebony wood of the window frame. And the king and queen named their daughter
Snow White.
A short time after Snow White was born, the queen died, and the kingdom was very help but overhear. He said that she was the loveliest, kindest. Oh dear. Oh, but that just means she's not lovely or kind at all. If your father says she's lovely, then she really must be ugly. And if your father says she's kind, then she really must be.
Get out of my way, you worthless salty. Oh! Oh!
Uh-oh.
What do we do?
Let's give her a chance. Oh, maybe she's not that bad.
Some servants you are. You can't even manage to carry a few small bags. Get up, you, or I'll have you thrown to the beast!
Maybe she's just having a bad day.
Let's see if we can find someone in this crummy flea-bag town to tell us where we are.
Or maybe a bad year.
Excuse me, Your Majesty, but I can tell where you are.
Why, you're nothing but a child. You, the big one.
Me?
Yes, you? Who did you think I was talking to? The dog?
Dog! Why, I never.
How far to the kingdom that lies in these woods?
Well, it's not far at all, Your Majesty. In fact, you're here! This is the kingdom!
This dump? This is my new home? Well, it is not much, but it's mine! Now fetch my mirror and I'll look just right for my grand entrance.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what?
Yes, sir.
Yes, oh queen!
Oh, queen, oh, queen, oh, queen!
Mirror, mirror, tell me true. Who's the fairest, so tell me who?
Oh, Queen, you trade me through and through. The fairest by far is little old you.
And let's keep it that way. All right, I'm ready now. Where's the king?
Oh, he's coming, Your Majesty. He's on his way.
Ah, husband, you left, my dear, you love me. And I see you left thy son.
This is the king's young daughter, Snow White.
Please speak, Your Majesty.
And I'm Witless the Woodsman, and because, well, you understand, ever since the loss of his first wife, he's been cursed by a terrible condition, which causes him to say the opposite of what he means to say. And that was to say, what he says is not what he means.
What?
Well, you see, when the king asked you to be his queen, he didn't really mean it. He doesn't really love you. Do you, your majesty?
No, no, no! Yes!
Of course I do. But is she really your queen?
No, 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 yes!
Of course she is. But as your queen, she would be entitled to all royal honor, respect, when by some coincidence, all the wealth you now possess in the royal treasury.
No, no, no!
Everything. But he doesn't mean that, your majesty. I know he's the king, and the king's word is law, but
No buzz about it. As long as he says, I'm your queen, you shall obey me. Now come, king, let's go to my castle.
I'm so happy, I'm so happy.
The queen certainly has a lot of luggage.
This isn't the half of it. Yeah, this is just for makeup.
Oh, what are we going to do? We have to do something.
She ruffles my feathers. She gets me a hopping mad.
Put a slide trick. Since the king will never say what he means, oh, she'll always be the queen.
Oh, Mr. Witness, what do we do?
Oh, don't worry, Snow White. We'll think of something. We're a team.
Feel it, friends, forever.
Hooray!
another maid before me stood, and let me tell you, that maid looked good.
Oh, stop teasing! Mirror, mirror, tell me straight. Though this maid looked good, is the queen